Hi, we're going to show you how to build a project, and I'll just zoom in here at the top. So we're going to use the project wizard, and we'll click next, and we have to pick I received the pick chip later in the mail, and so I have to change the target, the device targeted. So instead of pick 16F84, it's the 16F84A. So we have to select the proper device, and we'll click next. And we just have to make sure that the active tool suite is microchip MPLAB, and that the contents, it lists three, the compiler, the linker, and the microchips library.exe. And there should be a path to MPLAB.exe on your hard drive, and this file path will be different for your machine. And we'll click, and if it's not there, there's something wrong. Just go back and make sure that those three program modules are selected and are displayed here in these windows, and a path to mplib.exe on your hard drive. And we'll click next. So now we choose a program, a path to your project, and it'll be different on your machine. So we'll call this one car 7. Click save, and we see that a path is displayed here off the root directory. This is off my machine. Could be different for yours, depending on which folder you choose. And we'll click next. And here we add the program files. And it's car 211c.asm. We see it show up here on the right hand side. The next one is defines1.inc. So that's 2 project files, and one more, a third one. Tac counter 1c.asm. So those are our 3 project files, and we'll click next, and we're finished. We're finished adding the project files. We can see them here on the left hand side. There's 1 header file and 2 source files. These will be compiled together into an object files and linked together with MP linker, microchips linker, and it'll create a .hex file for burning to the chip later with the PIC programmer. And so there's just one thing we have to make sure that the configuration bits for the device are properly selected, and we want to have RC oscillator. We want to have, okay, so we're going to disable this checkbox, and we're going to disable the watchdog timer. We want to have power up timer disabled, and we want to have code protection disabled for now. And we'll click close that window, and we'll bring up our output window. We could go ahead and select our simulator, and we could also open a workbook file, and it'll be the .sps file on the CD-ROM. Just click open, and we're only using 2 tabs in this stimulus panel. Here I have the start button and this button number 2 on the keychain transmitter simulated with asynchronous input. And to fire them, or to cause them to affect the pins, the port pins, we just click these 2 buttons here. And the third one is port A, pin 1. We're simulating brake pedal input here, and I've got them all set to toggle. The only other tab we're using is clock stimulus, and I have a workbook file created with that one. I'll detach it and reattach it to show you which one I was using. I'm using engine stall, and I'm just arbitrarily using some number. It's below 6 for an engine stall. Excuse me. And for engine idling, it's going to be a count of 15 pulses counted over 1/5 of a second. And we just click OK, and that's it. And what we'll do now is we'll save the project. We'll clean. I usually do a clean before a build. And we'll do a build all. And it should be successful. Get a few warning messages. That should be okay. We'll see the MP linker linking. And build succeeded. And the focus shifts right away to your source code file, the main file, car211c.asm. We see that the program pointer is ready to go, and at this point we can set breakpoints in the margin here, and further down the program, it'll if we click the run or the animate button, it should go to wherever our breakpoints stop the program pointer. We can remove them. That's it. Thank you.